Once you have your composition, you want to bring things into it so you can start animating them. So in order to import again, we'll go to File, and then we'll go Import, File, and I'll go to my graphic files here, and I'll choose my logo, and open that, and that gets imported to your project panel. And to send this file from here to your composition, you can either literally click and drag, and that's going to be the center of the file there. If I press Command Z, if I want to center this logo in the composition, I can click and drag it here and let go. Or if I press Command Z, the easiest way is to select the file and then use Command / on the keyboard. That's Command / and that sends the file to your timeline to be right in the center of the composition. Right now the logo is huge, so I can press S and then scale this down like that. By default, the graphic files that you bring in are going to be the same length as your composition. So in this case, this file is 15 seconds long. You can see here the last point of my timeline is the 15th second mark, and that's how long this one is as well. But if I make my composition longer or shorter, let me show you how that's done. So let's go to Composition, Composition Settings now, or Control K on the keyboard. This is how you can update anything about the composition. For example, I can change the name here, I can change the size, the width, the height, the frame rate, or the duration. So let's say I make this, let's say 19 seconds long, and if I press OK, now it doesn't look like anything's happened now, but in fact if I come and zoom out here, that's what this little slider is. You can zoom in and out. You can see that this layer is now cut off on the 15th second mark, which means after the 15th second, the layer is not going to be visible. And in order to extend this layer, all you have to do is to get the selection tool, the first tool here, and then come down here and move the cursor to the very end of the layer until it looks like this, a double arrow. You then click and drag this towards right to extend the duration of the layer as well. So the layer now is exactly the same duration as your composition. You don't have this problem, of course, when you make the composition shorter. So if I go and press Ctrl K to bring up my composition settings, I can now make the duration shorter. Let's say I set this to be 10 seconds long. The layer will already be shortened as well, so I don't have to worry about the duration of the layer.